We're all ready. Are we all ready? 6 minutes till pizza time, but we'll get on in. Thank you for joining us for the second game today. Allow me to just introduce you all to Monarch Bellona the 8th. As you can see, they are earnest and principled. They are never gonna do anything to take the easy way out or end a plotline easy. Also, they're going to try and be fair and consistent in all their decisions. Initially, we're going to go for a farming ambition. Should that fail, we'll default back to an authority ambition. But I think farming should be safe. How many floppers? 1 flopper? 2 flopper. 2 floppers and a whopper. That's what you got. We're gonna begin the game. Let's get on in and see the starting. So yeah, those of you who have just joined us. Oh, Advisor, you're a flopper as well, aren't you? Oh no, Advisor doesn't own the game, of course. There you go. Alright, so it's very simple. We are living in a golden age, a blessed age, where the lowest thing is a 6 and it's for the Grandee's faith. Crazy. Everything else is 8 or 10. Things have never been better for the kingdom. And I would thank you all to help me keep it that way, but of course you are free to roleplay as you please. Let's do a round of introductions. Can I get worse? I mean, it literally can at this point. Let's see, the counts. We have Countess Morgrim III sporting a new look. Loving it. This is the daughter of the second. You quickly went in and made a new avatar. Very nice. Countess Morgrim III, Countess Teenybert, Count Nilawa II, Count Weldris III, Count Chaz V, and finally Conte Reducer. Welcome on in, all of the counts. In the Grandees. Oh, you're a cousin. Yes, you would be. Hey, that's true, because I married into your family, didn't I? Damn. Grandee Whopper the 3rd, Advisor the 6th, Grandee Dean, Grandee X Drake, Grandee Nivmilk the 2nd, and Grandee Bonkle the 2nd. Welcome on in, all the Grandees. And finally, last but not least, we have our patricians. We have Lord Patrician Bigger JD the 5th, Lord Patrician Ephra the 5th, and Lord Patrician Komori, Lady Patrician Ghost, and finally Lord Patrician Hidden Cheeseburger. Welcome on in, all the patricians as well. Enjoy your stay, everyone. Now then, what we want to do is we're going to start as always with the path to victory. As you all know, my initial scheme is going to be farming. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill. And with your mother out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I shall be the parent of the nation. Oh, Relogos, I'm sorry, I don't think you can pick where you go, so I'm assuming, yeah, you've been placed in the patricians. You can only choose at the start of a whole new dynasty, I'm afraid. But welcome on in, nonetheless. I hope you make yourself comfortable. Welcome. We like to roleplay a bit here, so please don't sweat it. If you see people in the patricians voting for stuff, that doesn't necessarily help the scheme. I'm going to become the parent of the nation. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners? Or are you just hoping for a favourable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. C'est la vie. Ah, no worries. Thank you, buddy. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. We're on a blessed run with the Bellonas. Let me just go grab my pizza out the oven. Then I'll have some lunch while we're playing. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I return. Sorry for the delay there. We have pizza. Let's go to the council introduction and see you all. How did you, the Monarch? Your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Who have we got from the Council of the East? An honour to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. I was dismayed to hear of your mother's passing. Red Deucer, welcome on in. Perhaps we have Ghost, who I believe has left us, but nonetheless, good to see her. A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. Hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And finally, the Grandees of the South. Hello, Drake. Welcome. Flopper. May the ninth God bless your reign, Your Majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honour and faith. And finally, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue. Is this what your mother fought so hard for? Alright, coronation. First vote of the game. What we know is I like farming. Your Majesty, it was an honour to serve your mother, but now it's your time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get it over with. Shall we call the nobles in? The Flopper Council will watch your career with great interest. Thank you. I think say no to a blood oath. That's a bit psycho. Yeah, not entirely not me. It's pretty much the same bet as with Mother. Host a lavish parade, throw the monarch into the river, or put on a vast banquet. Type exclamation mark vote A, C or D, whichever option you'd like. And the one with the most votes is what we shall enact upon. Is it river time? Splish splash. some traditions die hard. Alright, 10 active nobles I see. It is decided the monarch will be thrown in the river. Alright, let me get changed out my nice robes first. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurtling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places a crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Right, eyes down everyone, time to pick schemes. No worries, Bonko, I got you. I played some the other day and I cleared all the cleared it as the bow staff and as the chakrams. Zigana of the Morgrim Moon Dynasty, sinister eastern orator, leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully, "Look at this outfit." Okay, alright, another cousin. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Bellona VIII wears the crown. There we go. Let's see, we got subterfuge, intimidation, ascension. So then, counts, your options are supplant my innermost council with counts, infiltrate the castle with your soldiers and strong arm me into obeying you, or offer me immortality. Okay, for some reason we're going subterfuge. Very nice. First stage is to lower stability. Might be a bit of work. The counts plan to replace the monarch's advisors with their own agents. First they must prove they're doing a bad job. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Oh, bloody hell, look at Azul here. Azul of the Bonko lineage, notorious southern flopper, stands bathed in sunshine, droning on as if in a daze. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honour. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Grandees, what will it be? Will it be A, doppelganger, B, witch hunt, or C, fervour? Doppelganger, you are going to be searching for a body double to replace me with. Witch hunt, you're going to try and have me burnt at the stake for heresy. And fervour, you're going to wait for a religious miracle or crusade to sweep me from the throne. Oh god, what is this? Right, at the moment we got a 3-way tie. Gonna do a countdown. Any outstanding grandees, you can decide what's happening, or it will be random. 3, 2, 1, done. Alright, what has fate got in store for us? The witch hunt. Drake, well done. There's all sorts of heresy in the capital, and the grandees intend to expose it all. First, they must ensure the South is beyond reproach. To advance their scheme, the grandees must be the region with the highest faith in 3 seasons. Faith is the lowest. Of all the stats, the grandees' faith has never been lower. Meanwhile, the Pats are riding high at 10. They need to lower the Pats and counts raised themselves a fair bit. Nary of the Ephrobulbasaur family, charismatic coastal rapscallion. Scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Bellona VIII. Something must be done. Okay, patricians. Sorcery, to make a deal with a wizard. Uprising, to rely on the peasants. Conspiracy, to infiltrate the capital and sort of control me from the shadows. Orgrim Bonk on Ephra claimants, yeah, it's bad, it's rough. Okay, either uprising or conspiracy. Coin toss. Who we got a couple? Oh, we got one outstanding. Who's the outstanding? Komori. Oh no, not Komori. Hidden Cheeseburger. Coin toss. What are we going for? Conspiracy. The goal is to lower the treasury. The patricians plan to sink the monarch under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. You've got to drop it by more than 1,700. Alright, in the east we have Zigana, my long lost niece. The counts are pursuing subterfuge. And they want to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. It's currently at 7. Azul, our bastard offshoot in the south, the Grandees are pursuing a witch hunt. They need the highest faith in 3 seasons. They currently have 6. Counts have 8. Patricians have 10. And finally, Nari, our embittered step sibling, wanting to lower the kingdom's treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons' time. The patricians need to make me spend a fair bit of cash, need me to half the treasury. What have we got here? Iron choice sounds good out of these. Okay. Hopefully we get faith-related events. I mean, a fishy wedding. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saul has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our 2 great nations. By order glitters, great nation, the Isle of Saul is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. Relogos. Hello, welcome. Looking very sinister there. And Hidden Cheeseburger, hello. I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish. The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. Well, the church does not agree with man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimise this farce by allowing a monarch to attend. I think I'm going to be principled and earnest. I wouldn't want to condemn the wedding. We can either just attend it or send our warm regards. We don't want to start any hostilities. That was good. Barbecue chicken pizza. From the fridge to my oven and into my belly. I've consumed it. What are we looking at? Sea-themed food, party food? Like sushi? Of course the monarch should attend the wedding. Of course we should. So, oh wait, hold on. We got a tie. We're merely going to send our warm regards now. How many is that? 11? There's 7 people yet to vote. If you've yet to vote and you're listening in, now's the time. I'm doing a final countdown. Boom, boom. Okay, the monarch will not attend, but will send their warm regards. Must these regards be warm? Can't they be icy cold? I'll compose a polite refusal with an accompanying congratulations, but it's a shame. This was a chance for real diplomatic process. When the common folk of the coast hear about the Archduke's wedding, they're broadly supportive of the union. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. There we go. Congratulations, grandees. You have a plague. Your Holiness, the South has been struck with a plague, and not just any plague, a dancing plague. You're pulling my leg. This is no laughing matter, Your Majesty. It affects everyone, even dogs and cats. We don't know how it started, but it's spreading quickly. Whole villages are dancing themselves half to death. What would I want to do? I think it's got to be A, right? Down the villages and stop this spreading. That would be the best bet. So kindly consider voting A with myself. Oh. Just gonna go take my plate back to the kitchen. What have we got? Let's see. Right, it's a toss-up. It's well, not really. No, actually, because the monarchs vote. Well, I'm just going to say yes to that one. Though the move seems drastic to some, it's the only way to be sure the plague does not become a serious problem, the Grandees agree to enforce your quarantine. Only time will tell if it's an effective solution or not. Okay, that's good. Let's see, Honor Guard. I just like making votes closer lately. Yeah, I mean, that's what your guiding roleplay is going to be. Like, you just want close votes. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The Council of the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the Patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the Grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from a Sisterhood of Steel. Think carefully, Your Majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries, they'd be Lord of Coin above all. I think, you know, Mother was from the east. I'm going to go for the Eastern Knights. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. We'll take the Eastern Knights. I will make the arrangements at once. The Knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. We like it. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Okay, boom, boom. First auction of this game. Let's see. What have we got? What that people would want? So Grandees want to build up their faith. They can do so with C, the cathedral. And the counts want to lower stability. They can do so with B, the prison. And there's not much else. I mean, oh, Grandees may also want A, the observatory, to bring down the count's faith. I'd be quite partial to D, a monument. But who knows? Here is everyone's finances on display. Going to start the auction right now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items will be billed at the end of the auction. All other bids on other items will be refunded. You'll have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. But there's a slight delay on stream, so I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. What do we got at a minute? B and D, B and D, BD, 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 BD. Go, 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 10 seconds. Go, go, go. What did we end up with? B and C. So that's pretty much, it's good for both the factions chasing schemes there. Your Highness, I bring bad news from our newly constructed prison in the east. One of the prisoners, a murderous rogue by the name of Wolfus Poos. Wolfus Poos has escaped. His location is currently... The double doors bang open. A grubby looking peasant strides into the council hall, escorted by an anxious watchman. In this room? Sorry, Your Majesty. He said it was urgent. And he was pretty persuasive. Your Majesty, I swear I am innocent. Count Nilawa II threw me in prison on trumped up charges simply because I said I didn't like his hat. Your Grace, I have no idea what this fool is talking about. Yeah, that's why his hat is rubbish, Ephra. think it's got to be B, right? That's the fair thing. But we can allow the Spy Master to investigate further. Not going to falsely put someone in prison. If he'd have insulted a flopper, that'd be a different... Okay. Alright. Vote as you please, everyone. Never insult a flopper. Alright, I think that's more or less everyone. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. I think 11 is the number of people that's active. By blood of the dead. Your Grace, you're going to investigate me on the word of this peasant? And your Spy Master slips away to investigate the matter. When she returns, she is holding a hat. There's no doubt about it, Your Majesty. I actually quite like that. It's floppy. But Wolfus Poos was imprisoned on spurious charges, simply for insulting it under his breath. Now, what are you going to do about it? It's quite simple. Free Wolfus and imprison Count Nilawa instead. It takes 7 watchmen to restrain Count Nilawa II as he's dragged down to your dungeons. Salutes everyone. Nilawa II has been put in jail for falsely imprisoning peasants. While the common folk celebrate Wolfus Poos's exoneration, it's also taken as a sign that the monarch's justice is flawed. Nilawa III will now join the council, and the kill count climbs to 1. Oh Lord. An island rises, let's see. Relogos. Your esteemed highness. Your serene highness, something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. New island has risen, halfway between our shores and the Isle of Saul. Fingroat raised it from the depths using their weird ocean magic. It's true, Your Majesty. The Finfolk raised an island to celebrate the marriage of their prince to the Archduke of Saul. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. That island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into Saulish hands. We're no longer a librarian, are we? So... yeah. Damn, though, damn. Okay, if you make me spend money, I'm also going to get a point of authority. That's the deal. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it happening. Cats are going for it, lads. They're slipping the leash. They're going for it. Right, what's that? That's 11. I think that's everyone. The wizard waddles into your throne room. A thin pool of brine forms around his feet, staining your nice carpet. You want me to put that island back underwater? Big bit of magic that, and I'd have to go up against the Finfolk. You would be adequately compensated. My tower of coral does need some repairs. I'll do it. The wizard is as good as his word. A few weeks later, the island sinks back beneath the waves and suddenly as it first appeared. With the island dowry gone, the Archduke's wedding plans fall through. You hear no more chatter about Finfolk marriages. Fantastic! What else have we got? Is it just this, finding a spouse? It was ruining my view, okay. We got rid of it. We got rid of the island. All is good. Number 1. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. Take liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Men! Chancellor, get me a man. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Right, looking at all this, we just spent a fair bit of cash to keep the patricians happy. I think they can afford to give me a bit back. So yeah, very sorry, but not sorry. I just want money in the pot. By the 9th, this is not to be borne. What's happening, Whopper? Grandee Whopper III brandishes a crumpled hat. A hat! We're doing a lot of hats today, aren't we? Oh, my humblest thanks. I think that's mine. This was left on the edge of my estate by a group of patricians on holiday, along with a huge number of empty bottles of wine. They scattered picnic baskets everywhere, trampled my crops, and sat around a bonfire all night. My horses were terrified. Now I know the culprit was Lord Patrician Bigger JD V and his dissolute, idle friends. We're just enjoying our prosperity and taking a break. Some food is so delightful, and there's so many fish dishes you could try on the coast. You should be flattered that we're so eager to visit. Flattered? By the 9th, when the patricians come to our lands, all they do is cause trouble and destruction. I think yeah, the Pats must give us some to the grandees. I think that's fine. It might have been different if Whopper had been invited, yeah. Maybe. Kind of let them to just carry on, but having to pay the grandees. More parties in the east? Oh no, apparently not. I think that's all of us. Lure a coin quickly overrides the grandee's principles. Christians flock to the south for week-long banquets and scandalous parties. Merchants and cooks alike prosper, southern delicacies become famous. There's a booming trade in the hangover cures. Yes, there's a lot of cleaning up to do afterwards, but that's a problem for later. Money is being made. Money. Lots of money. Your Majesty, the yields from eastern farms are extraordinary. I've never seen the like. The peasants are practically drowning in cabbages. Even hybridized a new variety of pest-resistant cabbage that cures nightmares. We must assemble a team from the university to study this new crop. It could benefit the entire kingdom. By blood of the dead, wait a moment. Can't spread our secrets to just anyone. I'll have you know our produce is very much in demand. We're just in the middle of securing a cabbage trade agreement with Tavolin. These eggheads could disrupt things terribly. I think, you know, fast track the deal is pretty good, right? Yeah, we don't need to accommodate scholars. No votes for A, I'm afraid. You can vote for B or vote for C. Ooh. Oh god, for the good of the whole kingdom? Oh no, we're starting to piss off the Count St. Fierce. This is not good. Oh, but that's not terrible. We're the most stable ever. Let's make them angry, my thought exactly. God damn. Peasants across the land start thinking that you invented the marvellous Bellona the VIII's cabbage. You become known as Bellona the Gardener. Another gardener. As for the counts, they're most affronted, citing trade secrets. They've been planning to name it something like the Cabbage of Eastern Tranquility. No. My cabbage. But Bellona the VIII's cabbage has a better ring to it, and the council has spoken. Found 3 potential matches for you, 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? We're earnest and principled, so we want someone with a good reputation. Hard-working, driven, all that sort of thing. Yes, yes. So, Teeny, don't be angry. We'll fix it. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see them. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Valentine, eldest son of the Eastern Red Deucer Dynasty. Not sure why the artist made him look so severe, just a trick of the light perhaps. He looks kind of handsome. He lost half the family fortune in gambling halls, unfortunately. Which is curious because he's obsessed with his family's legacy. Oh, sounds like a risk though. From the coast we have Maurice, wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Ephra V's estate. He's got a reputation for honesty and fair-mindedness that's rare along the coast. That's pretty good. He's also an obsessive collector of rare books. He'll splash out thousands for the right edition. An absolute fountain of energy. No one can keep up with him. Positive vibes. Finally, we have Sabino, eldest son of the Dean OO lineage. See that scar? Got it in a duel. He's always challenging people over some slight. Good. The only thing he cares for is his faith, which he places above all worldly concern. Unfortunately, he lacks a common touch. The peasants have some terrible nicknames for him. Don't like the look of him. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. It's got to be the coastal candidate. We're going to marry Maurice of the coast. Ephra, we're now related, kind of. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Far in the east, Countess Teenybert is hosting a dinner party in her castle with a few distinguished guests. Right to Morgrim by the mother and Ephra by the husband. We're all over the shop. The kingdom was supposed to be chaos by now. Chaos! Instead everyone's getting along with each other. It's disgusting. Indeed. We can hardly argue that the Monarch's advisors are doing a bad job and the whole kingdom's turned into one big picnic. Count's aim is to lower stability to 4 less, and it's gone all the way up to 10. In a picturesque castle overlooking the southern city of Bellona, 2 grandees lie back to enjoy the sun. Dark times, Grandy. Somehow we are the least faithful in this whole kingdom. It's true. It's true. Shame. Shame. The floppers have lost their way. They've ruined it for the grandees. They've forgotten their faith. What are the peasants doing? Did they forget which number of God we pray to? It's 9. The 9th one. They are not floppers exactly. The floppers are out and about, doing anything but praying. We must fix this or we'll never live down the embarrassment. We'll also most likely go to hell. How miserable. What a miserable thing. The grandee's aim is to not go to hell. Just... Okay, here we go. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot the latest scheme. Komori, hello. The treasury is not empty. The Monarch won't be tempted by our loan offers. Maybe we could arrange some kind of heist. Don't get ahead of yourself, Lord Patrician. This coup will be conducted entirely within the bounds of the law. We have our principles, after all. The same is to lower treasury to 1,500 or less. I would like more money. We'll get rid of Iron Choice and take the gamble. Oh lord, an exotic plant again. Lord Patrician Komori strides into the council chamber, brandishing a clay pot from which grows a long leafy plant with floppy yellow flowers. Our expert farmers have discovered a new kind of plant, Your August Majesty. I thought you might like to name this exciting new discovery. Royal Ivy. Majestic, I like it. This stuff grows wonderfully fast. It tastes horrible, but the farm animals don't mind. I suggest we grow it in the coast as livestock feed. Or perhaps it would make a nice addition to the palace decor. I don't want it in the palace again. The coast can cultivate or we can ban it. My washing machine is done with the second load. I'll just go empty that. I'll be right back. Alright, I return. And I bring with me the dreaded 4th cup of coffee to perk me up a little bit. Flagging a bit after eating. Floppy plant. Floppy plants should be banned, but they've been allowed. Coastal farmers plant fields of royal ivy to support their livestock. It spreads alarmingly fast. In the past, it's become known as the Royal Ivy Sea. Villages claim you could walk for a day and not reach the end. Old debt. How do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Shut your daft mouth and give me what I am owed, you honourless dog. Calm down, both of you. This bimble-headed lackwit expects me to pay her a huge quantity of gold just because her great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race. A debt owed is a debt owed, is it not? Your Serene Highness, I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestor's journal. Honour dictates that Grand EX Drake is liable for his ancestor's debt. By the 9th, this is ludicrous. I demand we put it to a vote. Okay, we cancel it. I would like to try and cancel the debt. If I put a royal gamble on it, a debt is a debt and a flopper. Okay. Alright, pay his debts. Sound good. Drake wants to pay his debts. I would like a little more money in the treasury. Please consider voting A. You appreciate the Monarch? Yeah, I mean, it is a bit of an ancient, decrepit thing to be arguing the toss over. Oh. What do we got? Alright, a solid lead for A. Let's do a final countdown. Interesting enough, the Pats are the ones that was forgotten. Yeah. 9th, preserve us. This council is full of idiots. Fine, take your money. A flopper always pays its debts. With pleasure. Okay. There we go, sorted. Your wedding to Maurice is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Maurice at your side. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I do, Archie, I do. Look at that. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. At least stability can't get any higher. The comfort in that fact. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Maurice, delivers a short but heartfelt toast expressing a wish to get to know you better. By the time you find yourself alone with Maurice, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. I must profess I'm glad it's over. We can finally talk openly to each other now. Oh, I admit I feel the same way. I'm glad to hear that. Must be difficult being the monarch, constantly surrounded by liars, litspickles, flatterers. I don't know how you stand it. It's tough, but I have to do my duty. By sea and storm, I feel for you. I couldn't do it. After finishing the last of the wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. It seems your husband is happy to take his time getting to know you. Thank you, Maurice. Alright, everyone's stalled out at the minute. Pats need to lower the treasury for their nari. Zigana and the Counts want to lower stability by a fair tick. And finally, Azul and the Grandees want to have the highest faith. It's not looking great for any of you, though. Your Highness, you will recall the quarantine you ordered to deal with the dancing plague? Yes. It's been many months since anyone last entered or left the affected area. We think the plague may have run its course. We ask your permission to lift the quarantine. We ought to lift it, right? I think that's good. Vote A. We'll get rid of the quarantine. I think everyone should be safe. Bonkle wants to go on an adventure, apparently, though. Bonkle would like D to go check it's safe. I didn't think anyone would want that, but everyone does, apparently. In Flopper we trust? Okay. I mean, it's unanimous. What is this? I didn't think it would be like this. Okay, fair enough. Bonkle's adventure begins. The council is united. Call for unity. Me, your holiness? You can't be serious. Despite Bonkle's protests, the monarch's word is final. They are sent into the quarantine zone. You hope to hear back from them soon. Oh my god, we don't even hear back from you immediately? That's ominous. Your Highness, this pigeon-livered popinjay has besmirched my honour. He insulted my late mother and called her a tyrant. What? Whose mother's a tyrant? What? What? Dargety, hello, welcome. Welcome on in, you're in the Grandees. Welcome aboard. Who was your mother? Grandee Niv Milk the Senior. A fine woman, I assure you. She may have crushed a few rebellions in her time, but who hasn't? And which pigeon-livered popinjay are you talking about? That honourless dog Nilawa the Third of the Counts. I will duel him to regain my honour as any grandee should, but Count Nilawa the Third will not accept without your express permission. Now hold on a minute. This is about a matter of respect. We can't be duelling in Monarch Bellona the Ape's throne room without due process. You're a coward, Nilawa, and you may as well admit it now. Well, at least I'm no bloodthirsty brute like yourself. It must run in the family. Due process, yeah. You may duel. Go for it. I don't care. You know, if you have to insult each other, then at the very least, duel it out. Niv Milk II grins wickedly, drawing their sword. Nilawa III sighs and rolls his eyes before unclipping a pair of small jagged daggers and twirling them in his fingers. The duelists circle each other before Grandee Niv Milk II steps in for the first move. Nilawa III jumps back, batting the sword away. The second strike comes straight after, but this time it's a feint. As Nilawa III moves to defend, Niv Milk II twists and diverts her attack. The sword strikes true. A little too true. Niv Milk II cuts a deep gash across Nilawa III's neck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I win. Nilawa III collapses and the court breaks out into bedlam. Wow, that's a lot of blood. Your Grace is dying! Grandee Niv Milk II killed him! Oh! Doctors rush in, but it's too late. Before long, the counts are clamouring for reparations while the grandees insist that death is a known risk of duelling. Flopper wins the day. Don't know about winning. Wait, did that remove... Oh. No, wait, it hasn't done it yet. Okay, it'll be at the end of this. Nilawa knew the risk is... An eye for an eye. Yo, that sounds like consistent to me. Flopper walks and pays. No, I think we got to do something here. Someone just died in front of us. Money, please? Okay. Nilawa would like B, the monetary reparations. Flopper Society will remember this. What? What's there to remember? Goddamn floppers. Ooh. Alright, what are we? Monetary reparations. Okay. Can't just say that, that's a slur coming from you in this. Wait, what? No. Nephew has arrived. No worries, Wildris. Have a good afternoon. Take care, buddy. Have a good one. Enjoy time being uncle and nephew. Niv Milk II is ordered to pay the family of Count Nilawa III for their loss. Accounts are sated, though still angry at Niv Milk for their carelessness. There we go. Salutes in chat. Count Nilawa III has died. Nilawa the IV will join the council. There you go. You got some money. And the kill count goes up to 2. There you are. I've been looking for you. I have a proposition. What do you need? I'm writing a book, the first of its kind. A study on the science of money and services. I call it economics. There's a new machine that can print hundreds of copies of the same book at once. It's called a printing press. I was hoping you could fund the process. Then my book could be sold up and down the coast. Maybe even the whole kingdom. Take 500 gold then. Oh, thanks. Maurice happily accepts your coin and soon sends his manuscript to the presses. Okay. It doesn't do particularly well. A limited number are sold, predominantly to curious nobles, most of whom proceed to criticise it at any opportunity. Oh. Good luck, Bonkle. Hope you face Morgana and it goes well. Right, let's see. What have we got? Another auction. Let's see. Counts are going to be interested in A, the prison to lower stability. Grandees are going to be interested in C, the cathedral to raise their faith. Other than that, I mean, E, the monument would be nice for me. But yeah, I think it's going to be A and C, right? Here's everyone's money. We're going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items will be built at the end of the auction. Everything else will be refunded back. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there's a slight delay on stream. So I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. The Grandees are doomed! Doomed! Should build a cathedral or we're going to hell. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 10 seconds. A and C are in the lead. Go, go, go. There we go. What did we end up with? Oh, the theatre to lower authority, cathedral to raise faith. Not bad. Alright, let's see how Bonkle's adventure went. Your Majesty, I've returned. Don't feel the need to dance, do you? Nay, Your Majesty, I've returned unharmed. The plague has run its course and the people are alive, although I fear they will never dance again. I didn't think there'd be anyone left. On the contrary, the plague simply compelled people to dance until they could dance no longer. Lasting side effects are limited to the hatred of music, a general fear of jauntiness, Your Holiness. I humbly ask the Council to lift the quarantine so the South can return to normal. We're gonna lift the quarantine, right? That's the good and proper thing to do. So vote A, and I'll get a little extra cash in the oven. In the oven? In the treasury. Veto on A would have been hilarious. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Alright. Six to 3, I think. Oh, bigger JD. Oh, wait, no, there we go. Red Deucer. 6 to 5, that's about everyone. Thank you very much. The grandees are grateful, and the formerly quarantined merchants are soon trudging gracelessly throughout the kingdom. Although former dancers will never be the same, the region gradually returns to business as usual. Bring vines. Our lovely royal ivy is flourishing, which is wonderful, but a few naysayers are concerned. Which is ridiculous. The vegetation has only swallowed a few villages. It's all perfectly fine. This thing keeps spreading across the kingdom. We'll do something about it. Well, no, in fact, we'll keep it. We're not going to spread it around. That could be dangerous, but... Did not make it? Oh, no, no. Oh, sorry to hear that, Bonkle. Better luck next time. Let the royal ivy flourish or manage its growth. What will it be? Close vote. Gambling? I mean, either way, it's a gamble. Well, I mean, 100% isn't really a gamble, is it? Alright, that's 9 votes. There's still 2 or 3 more of you that are about. I'll do a final countdown, then we'll move on. Right, coin toss. Because I don't really care. I'm going to do a D2 on a roll of a 1. We'll do A. On a roll of a 2, we'll do C. 2. The seas have it. Order coastal farmers to manage its growth. Let's go gambling. The farmers of the coast try to keep the royal ivy in check. It's hard work. With the scent of the blooms causing euphoria then exhaustion, but swabs of the stuff are under control, for now at least. Holy crap. Your marriage to Maurice has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough and you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. Wait, haven't we been good? He cares more about his stupid books than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. My husband and I must have a child together. We must bind the houses. The Morgrim Moon and the Ephra Bulbazar houses must be bound. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I can arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Now, let's see. Who wants to go warg? Well, I don't think we can go warg, really. We're going to bribe the counts just to keep them in line. It's so tempting to just keep cruel tax in the pats to pay for things. Especially if they're getting the bonus money. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, what have we got? Devotees of the Leaves. Let's start with that. Your Serene Highness, it's a disaster. After we culled the Royal Ivy, some misguided souls have set up camps in the remaining patches. They say it's unjust to destroy it, and it can be kept in check as long as they feed it a goat every now and then. They call it their home now. We're doing something. None of this. None of these crazy hippies. Get them out of the plants. We can vote A, remove them by force, or vote B, get alchemists to smoke them out. I don't care which we do. Well, what's it looking like? Remove them by force. Send in the Navy into the Royal Ivy Seas. Oh no, we're getting the alchemists. Okay, it really doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1. The true gamble? Yeah, well, it's same as always. On a 1 we go A. On a 2 we go B. 1, we're going A. Perfectly balanced. Send in the Navy. It's not long. The troops dive into the Royal Ivy Sea, scatter the devoted. Not long before they're removed and put back in their villages. As for the Royal Ivy, now that people aren't living in it, the patricians can carry on cutting it back. It takes some doing, but it's soon little more than a cautionary tale. Coin flip decided, it did. Winter chill, here we go. Oh, the eastern winter has been especially cruel this year, Your Majesty. Settle down and warm up. It's not just about me, the east. The rivers are frozen. The people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost an entire finger. Don't want to leave them to deal with it, Oh, send food. Oh. Oh, I don't wanna. Then again, the counts are okay. Cool. We can do A, but I'd like to keep some money. All right, vote A, everyone. Those 100% choices are becoming ridiculous. It's like sending the coast in every time. If you've got a problem, call the coast. They've got perfect stats. Alright, what are we looking at? Leave the counts to deal with it. Oh no. That's not fun. That's not good, is it? Okay, it's tied between A and D. The plague ship to rebalance it all. Final countdown. If you've yet to vote, come make a decision. Well, you know, I want to sort it out and I want the East to be happy finally. The treasurer arranges for huge wagons of grain, fruit and vegetables and meat to be sent to the east. As they roll in, peasants cheer weakly before hurrying back to their houses to shelter from the wind. It's all good. Along with the food is extra seed for the coming spring. The eastern farmland should be in better shape next year, barring any unforeseen accidents. Captain Chaz rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By the 9th, you look like you haven't slept for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. Oh, by the 9th, God, get away from me. It was one of my peasants. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Today, still wanted by the Monarch. They survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a stat challenge, no one else can help. If you can bribe them, maybe you can hire the patricians. Oh my god. I'm gonna put a Monarch's vote on B. That's so funny. They're good as long as they don't trip over a crab. Finally, a gamba. Are we gonna gamba on faith? Really? Are we really doing it? Are we gonna make it happen? Okay, apparently we're gambling. Bigger JD equals BA Baracus. There we go. You arrange for a priestess of the Ninth God to question the accused. The church does not look kindly upon witches, particularly if they're cursing a noble for no reason. After several days of questioning and burning incense, the priestess makes her announcement. The accused is innocent. Things settle down, and Captain Chaz eventually admits some new pomade may be to blame for his hair trouble. There we are. All's well that ends well. Lovely. Oh no, it's happening. No, no, panic. Panic! The patricians have made it out of the first stage of their scheme. In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The treasury is practically empty. The Monarch is struggling to fund their ambitions. We're perfectly placed to offer them a loan. So helpful of us. Indeed, these loan agreements will be as friendly as a bear trap. Absolutely loaded with hidden catches in the small print. Now watch me work my magic. Good evening, Lord Patrician. What exactly is the purpose of this meeting? I heard about the Monarch's recent money troubles, and I thought we could both benefit. Just sign here and here. This agreement does seem fair. Very well, I will sign. They will make it a step 3 real fast. Yeah, I think... Is it they need the highest trade? But oh well, here we are. We got some money again. See? Easy as pie. But it's not enough to bankroll the Monarch. The rest of the kingdom must be in debt to us as well. To advance their scheme, the patricians must have the highest trade of all regions in 3 seasons. A tie does count as highest, yes, unfortunately. Gold, gold, gold. Oh bugger, oh bugger, oh bugger, what's happening in the south? This is not good. This is not good. Look at this, the apocalypse has arrived. No. Oh, I can't stop all of these all at once. Something's gonna go wrong. Please, please don't vote to make things. The floppers will deal with it. What can the floppers do in the face of such madness? Oh my god. Your Majesty, a shipwreck. Oh no, okay, it's not the plague ship. It's just the ship that appears out of nowhere. Comet ship and flop box. It's simple. We'll flop. Remember, no flopper. Yeah, plague ship is a... Yeah, thank you, thank you. I don't know. You brought it up earlier, so I was like, oh shit, it's a ship. But no, it's this one, the magic ship. Your Majesty, a shipwreck has appeared on the edge of my estate. And it's not even from the south. His name is the Petronella, and it bears a coastal flag. That vessel went missing a few months back. We feared she was lost at sea. Well, she's been found on land, right on top of my favourite picnic spot. My peasants discovered only one survivor on board, a coastal sailor. He claims to remember nothing of what happened. Oh, my head's killing me. Has been ever since I woke up. So what happened? I swear I didn't do anything. Last I remember we were sailing along coastal waters and nothing. This poor soul needs looking after. We must care for him in one of our monasteries. No! We must interrogate him further. I must know why this ship is on my land. I would like to send the sailor to a monastery. I don't know. I don't want to pay a scholar. Let's send them to a monastery, please. You were about to tap the sign? Oh, for D? Why would I do... Oh, yeah, I can't... Oh, I should have banned that. You're right, you're right. That's correct. Sorry, I lost sight of things. You're correct, though, Bonko. I should have blocked D. Apparently, we're going to hire adventurers to investigate the wreck. Bah! Why must we foot the bill? The Adventurers Guild is always hungry for cash. They put together a ragtag band of their best explorers, led by a woman named Chania. We'll be back soon with news, don't worry, we'll never fail. What do we want to deal with this? Let's deal with this. Your Holiness, I bring dreadful tidings. An outbreak of crystal pox is ravaging the south. How many dead? Whole villages have succumbed. The disease is terribly virulent. Shut down the south again. Your Majesty. If I... Oh. Drake, thank you. Goodbye, Drake. Everyone say goodbye to X-Drake in chat. Hope you have a good day. Hope to see you next week, where we may well have Bellona the Ninth. Dare I dream it? Dare I utter it into existence and bring it real? But yeah, everyone say goodbye to Drake. Thank you today, buddy. It's been real fun. Flopper forever. Your Majesty, if I may make a suggestion. Victims of the crystal pox are only infectious at the boil stage. Once they are fully covered in crystals, they no longer spread the disease. Indeed, the pox crystals can be harvested and used in jewelry. If we allow the pox to spread, it can be harvested for a profit. By all that is holy, woman, this is heartless, even for you. Swazi, hello! I don't know where it'll put you. No, there you are. Yep. As one floppy hat leaves, another enters the domain. Welcome on in, Swazi. Dear God. How you doing? I think, were you the one that popped in when I played V Rising last week? Watch this spot, because I'll be setting up a server next month for it. I've got it running on my PC. I've figured out how to do it. So I'm going to be renting a server space for people. So if you want in on that, let us know on the Discord. It's going to be co-op on brutal difficulty. By all that is holy, woman, this is heartless, even for you. The only way to fight the pox is to close the roads and shut down all trade until the wave subsides. What do you want, for the South to lose money? I'm doing all good. Finally trying to paint all my... Oh, nice. I used to have them when they were metal. I had some metal Sisters of Battle. I don't know what the new models will look like. Alright, I'm going to pay you money to quarantine the South. Okay, everyone? Vote C to get your money. We quarantine the South. The plague never needs to spread further north. New ones are nice, I like them. Let me have a look at them quickly while the votes come in. Oh yeah, they're quite dynamic, aren't they? A lot of running around. Like the old ones were all like very rigidly placed. Oh, there's one with a raised visor as well. Oh, and a single bold one handling a flamer from the looks of it. I don't know, are they all... Oh no, they're not set. Okay, they're still multi-part. That's pretty good. 11 miniatures in a box. Oh, £40? Holy crap! £40 for 11 plastic figgies. Oh, it's disgusting. I've made all my sisters have no helmets. That's good. Yeah. Although I do like the sort of little beaky helmets they've got. Like the little visors. Alright, here we go. Golden choice on C. I think everyone's taken it if they wanted it. Damn, Swazi, that's a lot of money. This is an expensive hobby now, isn't it? But yeah, I do like the dynamic posing of them all. You know who owns it? Yeah, Games Workshop. Oh my god. They're almost as bad as Disney for sending out frivolous lawsuits, aren't they? Always buy second-hand places and local stores. Yeah. I'd have to. I did get, so like, there was a Forbidden Planet in London, and I was there once. They had a bunch of the monthly magazines that came with free figurines on sale. So I bought the 3 of them that had the Sister of Battle Walkers on them. So I got 3 Sister of Battle Walkers I've never made. Blockades are placed on the roads leading in and out of the south. Nobody goes in or out. For a month, the crystal pox ravages the countryside. When the blockades are lifted, many fields lie fallow with no farmers to tend them. Southern villages are dotted with gleaming statues of the afflicted. Oh, no worries, Gagazi, welcome, hello. Hello, hello, Gagazi, Gagazi. Where is Gagazi? There you are. Welcome on back, buddy. I mean, you're only as... You're on time. A wizard always arrives exactly as they intend to. But thanks to the council's quick thinking, the disease doesn't spread beyond the south's borders. Oh, Gagazi, thank you for the bitty bits for the wave. Everyone say hello to Gagazi in chat. Hello. It's a bit strange. I don't know... Does using the bits to do that stuff... Does that count towards you unlocking the emotes? Because I'm not sure. I've never checked it. I can't check it really. But would you be inching closer towards unlocking the 1000-bit all-bit spending? Yes. Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know. I'm glad because I was a bit worried. I've seen a lot of people have been doing the enlarge emote stuff, and I wanted to make sure they're getting a full bang for their buck for the bits. Oh dear. Well, welcome on in, Gagazi. We are currently on, get this, Bellona the 8th. Once the roads reopen, the grandees harvest the gemstones from the quarantine dead and sell them at a tidy profit. Okay, comet sighting, last one. A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the south, Your Holiness. The peasants are claiming it is a terrible omen. Which made it to get Bit Wars a bit more controlled. Ah, okay. Is that what it was about? The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Tell the church to dispel such baseless superstition. Hey, we did it! Thank you again for more biddy bits. Thank you, Gagazi. We're on the 8th, yes. We've having a good run towards the tail end of this dynasty. The Bellonas have been good, and we're locked on. We're going to get Bellona the 9th for next week, I hope. You can see on the scoreboard that her biddies count. Ah, yes. Well, I know they count to the scoreboard, because I think that's where Nekojitas and Siriuses have mostly come from. Yeah, congratulations, you're the 3rd place bits leader. Yeah, thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope you're enjoying the content as always. The priests of the south preach that the comet is actually a good omen due to a new interpretation of an obscure cluster of stars. You don't see the counts winning this game? No, the counts are kind of... Yeah, it's not gone well. Fortunately, the church is trusted enough in the south that the peasants believe their pastors. The comet is celebrated as a sign of the night god's favour. Yeah, counts have pretty much been pushed out of it. Although there is hope. The grandees no longer fear going to hell. Back in the south, a plot to investigate a witch hunt against the Monarch is picking up momentum. Glorious work, my friend. We have a faithful south and a friendly High Inquisitor. Was there any doubt we could achieve it? We are the Knights favoured after all. We will expose the Monarch and all their vices. I already have leads on information from inside the palace that we can use against the Monarch. It's only a matter of time. We have the High Inquisitor on our side, but we must also sow dissent among the other regions. We won't succeed alone. The next stage of their scheme, the Grandees must raise the other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8, or ensure another region begins a rebellion in 3 seasons. Oh, good luck. You got 2 defiance in the east. And that's it. So the patricians are the only hope to dethrone me. If they can just keep 10 trade and stay at the top of the leaderboard for trade, then they're going to be fine in 2 seasons' time. And Nari might have a shot. Azul, it would have been nice, but I don't think it's going to happen. And the same with Zagana. It's so over. It's not over till it's over, Swazi, okay? It's... Oh, I've got my heir. Okay, it might be over. The adventurers return. Shania and her band of adventurers have returned from the wreckage of Petronella, Your Majesty. But they bring bad news. What's happened? We can only remember fragments, Your Majesty, like a half-forgotten nightmare. I remember running down an endless labyrinth that twisted all around me, coiling like a serpent. They couldn't reach the captain's cabin at the centre, but Shania's willing to return if we give her better equipment. I don't mind. They can either do what they want or get better equipment. That's a completeness scheme at the end of autumn, if I'm not wrong. Yes, I think it will be. Not this season, the following one. Okay, it looks like it's a coin toss. It's their choice to let them do what they want. Any kind of wiggle room you can make, is that how it is? Where are the counts? They've all disappeared. Fair enough. I mean, I might fail still. I don't know. What am I doing? Farming? Farming, and my second one is what? Farming authority. Okay, so it'd be farming and stability, or farming and military. It'll probably be stability. Yeah, I think I might be good. Shania and her ragged adventurers slink away to poke around the wreckage of Petronella. People mutter that she won't be seen again. Your Majesty, I have questions about the treasury. It better not involve paperwork. I promise you that I will deal with any paperwork, Your Majesty. It's simply that there are a few irregularities in the funds, and I'm afraid King Consort Maurice was the last person to touch those accounts. Ah, this is outrageous! I don't want to cause trouble, Your Majesty. I'm sure everything's in order. You go straight to see your husband. You find him curled up in an armchair in the library, reading. Piles and books and papers surround him like a nest. What are you spending money on? Ah. A while ago I received a letter from my family in the coast. Their crops haven't been doing well, so it made many patricians quite wealthy. Oh. I decided to play scholars to go through old records and find what techniques the ancient coastal farmers used. There could be all kinds of useful tricks in those books. But I shouldn't have made a move without asking. I was so thrilled to help my people. Could you forgive me? I'll set aside a few funds so the treasurer won't have to worry. Maurice's eyes widen and he gives you a warm hug. You're just costing me money. Excellent. This means a great deal to me, Bellona VIII. I can't thank you enough. I love the Bellona VIII. Soon the project gets underway. With such promising start, word spreads out about the King Consort's quick wits and resolve. There we go. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down too. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My child! The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child? What is their name? Bellona the Ninth. IX. An X has appeared in a ruler's name. Lord have mercy. Praise the Ninth, everyone. Most pleasing, Your Highness. I'm sure little Bellona IX will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spymaster soon. How high does the Roman numeral converter go? Oh god, who knows? Would it go all the way? I can't... honest to God, I don't think I've ever seen... I've never seen anything past like 5 or 6 before. Time to find out. Let's crank it into overdrive. Well, we've only got next weekend, and then it'll be the end of this dynasty. So what do we got? Monarch Bellona the 8th. Who wants what? There's nothing anyone really wants. I mean, the counts could want the prison to lower... The dynasty must go on? No. We're not going to carry on indefinitely. We're going to change it up. I would like to see the chiefs again. And the barons. Okay, here we are. I think the counts would want the prison. Here's everyone's money. We're going to start the auction now. Type exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. Try not to miss out. As there is a slight delay on stream, I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left on my screen. What do we got in a minute? E and F, Cathedral and Theatre. Ten seconds. Go, go, go. B&E, there we go. Just look at those patricians. Oh my good god. Just look at them. The perfect Paddy. Pat perfect. They're from the Thieves Guild again, yeah. Citizens from the coast flock to the capital to send gifts to the king consort. Throngs follow him around the city while devotees peer through palace windows. I hear the patricians are asking for the king consort to tour the region. I wonder if he'll begin eclipsing your popularity. Is there a problem? As always, it's not so simple, Your Majesty. The other regions are complaining about favoritism towards the coast. As Maurice emerges from his study, the spymaster disappears down the corridor. I never know what to say to her. Anyway, did she tell you about my upcoming tour? The patricians of the coast asked me to come and help improve things even more. How can you improve it even more? I can see the favoritism. Alright, the rumours are there. Of course, and I'll come with you. Oh, most excellent. Thank you, my dear Bellona. It'll be good to have your company. Soon the tour begins. You and Maurice spend a week travelling across the coast with your entourage in tow. The project flourishes. During the tour and afterwards, together, your reputation among the coastal citizens glows. Not favouritism at all, just looking after my husband. The fine print, here we are. Your Majesty, do you recall the loan agreement I signed with the patricians? Vaguely. Turns out there were some hidden catches. It seems the interests that they're charging look very reasonable at first, but it's doubling every 2 weeks. Before long, things get exponential. We're in trouble, aren't we? Luckily, the patricians aren't pressing us for repayment yet. But there are signs they're tricking the other regions into similar agreements. They're a trade powerhouse, the main economic engine of the kingdom. We need to call a council vote to stop the patricians before it's too late. Spending money? Gonna pay you all. We can't do anything about debt. What are we? Economists? Vote C for 500 gold, everyone. Zero favoritism. We head dodging the allocations. Aren't we? Oh no. We don't want the ghost to have a perfect 10. Oh. God damn it, I've been corrupted by Ephra and his family. This is treason. Oh no, traitor to... I am a proud monarch. I represent all the peoples. All according to plan. Okay. Jesus Christ. This looks a bit dodgy, okay? Not gonna lie. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the parent of a nation. You're well on your way to reaching that goal. The peasants are thriving and well-fed. They think of you fondly. Well done, Your Majesty. But to shut down your nobles scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. The common folk are a sleeping giant, and even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Or you could declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes, if you win. We're not going to war. I will become beloved by the patricians. I mean the common folk. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting town criers to shout about your achievements to the masses. But first you need some actual achievements. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can, and of course there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Alright, Pats, what's it gonna be? Sitting on a bench outside a sun-bleached villa, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Let me show you something. These documents represent the accumulated debts of all the other regions in the kingdom. How did you manage that? I thought they'd know better than to accept loans from us. Oh, they did, but there are plenty of independent money lenders they've taken loans from over the years. Banks in Kurth, Atesh and Tavolin. I brought up all those debts for myself. Tavolin was so pleased with us. They even offered us alliance. If the patricians are ever in trouble, the Tavolinese soldiers will march to our aid. The Pats have never been better. Genius! So now the counts and grandees owe us half their wealth and the monarch owes us absolutely everything? Indeed, all that's left is to decide what to do when the time is right to collect. Forgive all debts or squeeze every last drop of gold from the kingdom. Either one is a pass, but I don't know. One hope the patricians have, really. Oh, shite, the Pats. The Pats are big. The Pats have learned. They have learned to avoid the crab. This is what happens when they're crabless. It would be pretty funny. I mean, if we can drop stability and farming a bit, and just inch out a chance for it to fail. Oh wait, no. Okay, we want to drop farming for the Pats to have a shot at winning. This could be you if you overcome your crab addiction. Yeah, look at this. You too could have quadruple 10 and 0 defiance. The peaceful solution. I like it. For this to work, the kingdom has to be stable. If the rules of law collapse, nobody will care about paying their debts anyway. Agreed. What do you think, my soon-to-be monarch? It's not the way I'd choose to ascend a throne. But it's a damn sight better than sitting around my villa twiddling my thumbs. For the final stage of their scheme, the Pats must keep stability at least 10 for one full season. I mean, I'm in debt. Oh no, city in flames, oh my god. Grandee Taggart had servants bringing a stretcher to the council hall. Shinia and her adventurers have returned from the wreck of the Petronella, your holiness. Is this them? They reached a hold of the shipwreck and found this. The other nobles recoil in horror. It's a corpse that almost looks human, encrusted all over with ice crystals embedded into its flesh. Despite the heat of the lamps, the crystals remain solid and glittering. We think this was once a wizard, perchance the source of the wreck's teleportation and associated memory problems. We must handle this carefully, Your Majesty. We don't know what to do with the remains. Can a wizard's body be destroyed at all? We gotta burn it. Build a funeral pyre and burn the body? Please, please, please. 500 gold. We gotta destroy it. Cast it into the fire. Burn the wizard! Burn it! Not going to be rulers, but might as well be now. Yeah. Alright. I think that's pretty much everyone, isn't it? Dry as the ship is, the wreck makes excellent pyre. I did not know it would do that to farming. Rumour has it that when the torches are set, a spiralling tornado spreads up to the sky. After the ceremony, bountiful crops twine up from the ground before the spectators' eyes. Did we just spread magic all over the South's farmlands? The area is therefore known as a place of good fortune. Dear God. Your Majesty, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Rudgard. Where once there were buildings, there is now a field of smouldering ash. Dozens of peasants have died. What caused this fire? All the drained vitality from the wizard body was restored to the earth. Ah, oh yeah! That's a good catch, Bonkle. Yeah, that's good, because they drain the vitality of the land to fuel their magic, right? They're a living conduit for that. A cow kicked over a lantern, Your Majesty. Some milkmaid was burning the midnight oil and must have had unexpected cold hands. I'm sorry to hear that your city's got up in flames. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. Alright. Oh, wizards are the opposite. Okay, so that's witches and warlocks. Witches and warlocks, I thought... So witches and warlocks, whenever they cast their magic, they're doing so by leveraging the vitality of the land, right? And wizards are like a natural phenomena that's more constant. But are you saying it's more like they're spreading magic rather than draining vitality? I would like to rebuild the city as it was. So please give me a... We'll give some help. If you put a witch and a wizard in the same room, you get infinite energy? Wizard's magic drains the vitality of everything around him. Oh yeah, the sickly apprentices. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Need to channel an external source of magic. It can be from the land, but it can be from other... Okay, yeah. There is a warlock that uses dragon bones. Everyone uses the arm of a god. Yeah. So witches and warlocks are external. Wizards are... They're internal, so their own natural thing going on. And what's the... Priests are more sort of actual divine, summoning from sort of an extra natural resource. But it requires a lot of them to get together and do it. I can't believe it. I can't believe you're like this. Why would you do this? Offer no help, apparently. Priests arguably are a conduit to the magic of gods. Yeah, it's not really magic though, is it? It's like a divine thing. I'd imagine magic would count as a different kind of energy than the sort of divine energies you get from worshipping the ninth god. You send word to the Counts of Rudgard that they will be expected to rebuild their own city without the Monarch's help. Blood and stars, what is the point of having a Monarch in the first place? Alright, here we go. Eyes down. Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident we can make them adore you. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches, town criers will declaim your great deeds from every corner. Is that all? Of course not. Posters, pamphlets, bards. There's many facets, Your Majesty. Let me take care of it. The ninth god is just a really big wizard. Oh, don't you dare say that. Don't you dare. Northwind? No. The ninth god is a god. A few days later, the Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. The peasants demand my presence. You're hustled out onto your palace balcony, below which is a sea of expectant and unwatched faces gaze up at you. As you step out into view, they erupt in cheers, hats are thrown in the air. Someone faints with joy. Everywhere you've gone, you've met the same reception. The public like you, they really like you. But now you need to turn that into love. Alright, 90%. The Pats get 1 season to fix stability. Hold on. Right. Here we go. 90% give our speech. No! Oh my god! Hope rides alone. The patricians can do it. They've still got a chance. There's a chink in the armour. They could deny Bellona the Ninth. As you launch into your speech, the peasants start to chat amongst themselves. Half the crowd drifts away in drips and drabs. You don't make much of an impression. XCOM strikes again. That's true. No ninth other than the ninth god. Oh my god. Oh dear. Better luck next time, Your Majesty. The more of these speeches you give, the better you'll be received. Oh dear, oh dear. To improve the chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's stability and farming as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. The chat starts peasanting amongst itself. Dear God. Oh shit, yeah, the grandees are here as well. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, they failed. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, deep in the south, a grandee paces back and forth along the balcony of their hillside villa. I'm told progress is slow? How could they be so blind? Trusting in that fool of a monarch after everything they've done. The grandee's aim is to raise the other regions, combine defiance to 8 or more, or ensure another region starts a rebellion. Okay. We're just gonna jailbreak. Who was in jail? How many people have I? 2 people. Who did I put in jail? No, wait. In this game, not in the last game. Grace, do you remember Count Nilawa II? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Count Nilawa III died. Nilawa II has been dead for a long time, right? Count was thrown in prison this reign. Were they? Wait, was... Nilawa III died in a duel. Was Nilawa II? Did we go through 2 Nilawas? Oh, the fellow through my dungeons. Okay. Oh, I did not realise. That's right, my uncle. You threw him in prison for falsely imprisoning a peasant. That's right. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we did. That was Nilawa. Holy crap. Well, he escaped. He cunningly concealed his escape tunnel behind a 6-foot wide oil painting convoying him. So we've on a bent to destroy the Nilawa lineage. At a ninth, why is this villain allowed such a painting in his cell at all? Brace yourselves, rare JPEG here. A villain or not, Nilawa II was a count and was accommodated accordingly at the count's requests. Watch, Captain. Let me hunt down this outlaw, Your Holiness. I'll show these soft-hearted counts how a grandee keeps his prisoners. Okay, Swazi, go. It's got to be done. Golden choice on A. Let's go hunt down the traitor. Oh dear. Okay, golden choice on A. Anyone yet to vote? I think 11 is it. I trust in Floppy Hat. Okay. Let's see what the flopper does. I swear by all that is holy, Your Highness, I won't let you down. I won't return until I've taken Nilawa's head. Next dawn, surrounded by a posse of hollering southern knights, Grandee Swazi rides out to hunt down Nilawa. A week later he returns triumphant, holding up Nilawa's head as a trophy. Ladies and gentlefolk, I got him. Grandee Swazi's success causes quite distress amongst the counts, especially those who knew Nilawa personally, but southern morale is sky high. With Count Nilawa II's escape cut short, the message is clear: no one can escape the monarch's justice for long. Noble offering to hunt down the escapees can only be a grandee or patrician if both those regions are in the game. The third region is the one arrested. Oh, barons get first priority, then the chiefs, then the counts. Oh, that's good to know. I guess they're the most militant, aren't they? Burglary? What is this? Morgrim, you've been burgled. Blood and stars, I've been robbed. My manor has been ransacked and my money stolen. There have been more and more robberies in the east of late, Your Majesty. I suspect it's something to do with the Thieves Guild that was established there recently. We need to hunt these thieves down like the rats they are. Maybe we can even get my wealth back. Let's see. Spare no expense in hunting them down. We're not going to be paying for thievery insurance. We can take a gamble, hunt them down, or ignore it. Gamba, Gamba. It's like, please get my money back. Please do it. Komori, oh wait, no, there you are, sorry. At a glance I read it as you voting D, but you voted B. Okay, it looks like we're gambling. The Eastern Sheriff's fan through the streets enforcing a strict curfew and searching bystanders at random. It doesn't do any good. The Thieves Guild continue to operate with impunity, and soon other counts find their homes broken into. Oh no. Oh no, not good. Your Majesty, nobles of the council, tensions are running high, but the kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time we forget our past troubles and come together as friends. What do you have in mind, Chancellor? We could exchange gifts or hold a friendly competition, a fashion show perhaps, or a game of riddles. Your Majesty, why don't we hold a vote on team building? Exercise to help you and the council trust each other again. Ooh, trust? You know, I'm going to take a punt. I'm going to say this is a stupid idea. Vote for this. The Grandees get a pass and I get a pile of money. Does that sound good? Vote D for the gamble. The gambling D. Stupid idea? It is a stupid idea. I don't like any of you, except the patricians. Not you patricians. I love you. You're great. You're fantastic. But them counts. Oh dear. Who would want to get along with the counts, eh? Okay, that's great. Wonderful. Oh dear. The nobles of the council glare daggers at you and at each other, but far from each intentions, the Chancellor's suggestion has only inflamed them further. Did I throw the roll? I mean, the Pats have had a shot, but I think they've missed it now. Deep in the south, in the back gardens of the sun-bleached villa, a number of grandees crowd around a figure, raising their arms in a toast. Here's to the future Monarch Azul, and a golden age on the horizon. How can you compete with this golden age? Look at this. May the knife gods strike down the false monarch for their wickedness. Soon, the Inquisition will be complete, and the Archbishop will crown our claimant. But what should be done with the monarch? Burn them at the stake with lower stability, show mercy in exchange for abdication, lower authority. Never beating them allegations, absolutely not. Unless something really untoward happens next season, I should win. I should get Bellona the VIII cemented. Thank you for your mercy. Blessed be. It's boring, but it will appease the masses, and the Archbishop has lost his taste for public burnings of late. Now we must ensure the monarch can't strong-arm anyone into fighting on their behalf. For the final stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower authority to 4 or less. If the plague ship arrives, I don't think it will. Right, patricians need stability 10. The counts need stability 4. The grandees need authority 4. Everyone needs to move a dial. I've got my ambition. I think I'm good. Capital proposition, a beached whale. Let's go for the beached whale. Your esteemed highness, great big whale has washed up on the coast right outside my villa. However, before I could order my servants to harvest its blubber, Finfolk crawled up onto the sand and begged me for an audience with the monarch. Oh, I've always wanted to meet one of the denizens of the sea, ever since we had that wedding issue. Your hopes are fulfilled when a frog-faced green-skinned man waddles in, his flippers slapping against the marble. We're close, we're close. We're almost there, Whopper. Almost at the 9th. Your Majesty, this whale's name was Hikmat. She was wise and gentle and a great friend of the Finfolk. We request return so we can send her soul to the great abyss with honor. Why should I listen to you? Because I'm begging. Hikmat deserves a proper burial. By all that glitters, you can't be seriously considering this, Your Serene Highness. The beast is dead. You know what? It's gotta be. Come on, golden choice. Return the whale to the Finfolk. Come on now, be nice. B for golden choice. In every round we stray closer to the 9th, Monarch. This is true. Oh dear Lord. If we lower farming, no, there isn't, because I've got plus 20% on both my rolls. Alright, golden choice on B. If you haven't voted, I'm doing a final countdown, so get your vote in. Yeah, I think it's lock-in at the minute. By the 9th, I can't believe this. The animal was already dead. Thank you, Your Majesty. The Finfolk owe you a great debt. Using a huge crane and a team of oxen, the rotting whale is lifted and placed on wooden rollers. Without ceremony, it's plopped back in the ocean. From that point on, coastal fishermen report that their catches have never been better. The grateful Finfolk literally herd fish towards their nets. Excellent. Our soldiers are renowned throughout the kingdom and beyond. We've awarded so many medals they can serve as full plate mail in a pinch, Your Serene Highness. Why don't I transfer some of our best troops to help police the capital? They'd improve security and show the coastal army for what it is, the pride of the kingdom. You want to station soldiers in the capital? Your Majesty, think of a threat to your security. Let us make use of them instead. I'd prefer it, I guess, if you helped out the counts. Okay, what have we... So, what endings haven't we had with the Bellonas? Have we had all of them? Have we've done a war with Ashmead with a Bellona, right? We've definitely done Tyranny. We've done the Peasants before. We've just done the Spies. We've done a Saint. And we've done the Magic Stick. Yeah, I think we've done all of it. Grumbling, the patricians send some of their less decorated troops over to the east. The coastal soldiers soon whip the troops into shape. As glamorous mercenaries and ex-gladiators march through the villages. Oh my god, this is like a show of supremacy. Eastern peasants flock to admire their outfits and good looks. Keen to follow in their footsteps, many join up on the spot. Cows go unmilked and fields unploughed, but the army ranks swell with enthusiastic recruits. Yeah, damn it. Damn it, indeed. There we go. Yeah, counts of a 10 for military. Like, look at this. Everything's good. We can make it even better later on. Time for another speech. Oh, hold on. Time for another speech, Your Majesty. The peasants are waiting for you outside on your balcony. Give your speech. As you launch into your speech, the peasants hang on to your every word. The crowd grows and grows. When you wrap up, the peasants' cheering is so loud you're nearly knocked over. Oh, well done, Your Majesty. That went brilliantly. I did it, Chancellor. You did. Now let's take this show on the road. Over the next few days. I like that emote, that yap. Over the next few weeks, you travel all over the kingdom, delivering that same speech to packed venues. Everywhere you go, you're greeted by cheers and applause. Artistic rendition of the monarch and the peasants. Yeah, it's true. Things are going wonderfully. The common folk of the south even want to throw you a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievements. How delightful. This is a sign you're a true monarch of the people. Your Majesty, nothing to do with the nobles. It's all about the ordinary folk. Salt of the earth. Exactly as I wanted. I'm so glad, Your Majesty. Let's await the invitation. It's done. We're cooked. Roast it, toast it, put it to bed. We're done. We're done. Oh. After a few weeks, the Chancellor sidles into your office looking very pleased with themselves. Your Majesty, the townsfolk of the south are ready for you to visit. I'll wear my best crown. You make your preparations to leave, although it's meant to be a surprise. You may as well bring some essential luxuries. Your husband Maurice steps into the carriage and gently settles in beside you, giving you a kiss on the cheek. I can't stop thinking about what good job you've done, darling. This is our chance to do something amazing for the kingdom. I will ask one small favour. May the next monarch aim for sainthood, purely because they're ninth in line. What are my current things? I do have authority. You know what? If we inherit principled, we'll go for sainthood as the first one, because that's an authority. Right? So if the ninth inherits principled as their trait. Sound good? Very nice indeed. It'd be very thematic. Bonkle's right. I'm so glad you agree, Your Majesty. The Bellona the Ninth makes the Chancellor play increasingly undignified make-believe games on the journey. You finally arrive in the southern capital. Everywhere the people line the streets and hang out the windows cheering your procession. Brandy Advisor the Sixth stalks up to you and bows. His smile is very rigid. Salutations, Your Holiness. Good to see you. Surprise! Oh, for me? The southern peasants have decided they support the crowd so much that they put on a party in your honour. Oh goodness, I'm overcome. Verily, it's quite understandable. It was a surprise for all of us. Voices of praise follow you as you travel to the banquet hall. Townsfolk throw flower petals in your path. Brandy Advisor the Sixth's face is like thunder. When you enter the banquet hall, the national anthem strikes up and even more cheers rise. The hall is filled with southern townsfolk, but there are also common folk from all across the kingdom. In one corner, eastern peasants clap politely, looking dignified. The Chancellor is stunned. Eastern peasants clap politely, looking dignified. Welcome to the Eastern Peasant Corner. Hey. I had no idea everyone had got together for this. Oh, let's party, everyone! People roar in approval. You spend a week in the south feasting and drinking and eating footlongs with the commoners. But you can't be on holiday forever. Eventually you return to the capital where the council is in session. The nobles are arguing again. By blood of the dead, we must have coin from the treasury. I found an ancient law stating the East is entitled to funds for Eastern sporting activities. No, we need gold for our businesses. The peasants aren't working hard enough. We're losing momentum. You think back to all the gathered peasants, tradespeople and merchants all cheering for you. So many of them cheering for you. Time for a change. I'm bringing the peasants into the council. What? What? Bringing peasants to the council? You lock eyes with him and you can tell he's thinking back to the banquet in his town. Yes, Your Holiness. Of course. Even over a single day, it's become clear the nobles are running scared. You have so much support from the ordinary people across the kingdom that the nobles have realised just how outnumbered they really are. Merchants and peasants rub shoulders with aristocrats in council sessions, bringing fresh perspective and the concerns of the ordinary people to the throne for the first time. The king... Money? Oh, money. The kingdom grows truly harmonious. Even your crown feels lighter on your head than when you put it on each morning. Your reign stretches out in front of you, full of hope and ready for a bright future. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, everyone, listen. We're going to have a vote for next week. So, new poll. Let's open the sign. New poll for inheritance. And what have we got? We've got Ernest, or we have Principled, and if we take Principled, it would be Sainthood ending going for. Principled, there we go. Got 2 minutes to vote on what we're going to do next week for the 9th. Bellona the 9th. Dean! Goodbye. Everyone say goodbye to Dean in chat. And I shall read the book. Oh! Ernest is initially ahead. There we go. That's righted it. Yeah. The Count's attempt to replace the Monarch's advisors never panned out. Oh, hold on. One night, Countess Teeny Burt awoke to find a smiling spymaster holding a knife to her throat and kindly asking her to desist. The grandees continued to throw accusations of witchcraft and heresy at their enemies. Everyone gradually learned to ignore them. The patricians failed to turn the kingdom's debts against it. And the moment had passed. Ever practical, they set about collecting interest and hoarding wealth, waiting for the time to scheme once more. It's nice to be loved, especially when you're loved by an entire kingdom. Monarch Bellona VIII rode another surge of public adoration for another 15 years of carousing, feasting and popular reform, which were promptly undone after their passing, but the peasants thought it was nice while it lasted. Wow. Monarch Bellona VIII, the reformer. Okay. Let's see the poll. What's the poll doing? It looks good. It looks like it's going to be Principled. Okay, Bonker, we got it. Be happy. Principled is happening. Sainthood is happening. Let me delete Ernest from my document there. Cool beans. I am happy. There we go. We're going to be going for a Saint run next time. Next week. Same time, same place. Let's work through the rest of this. Monarch Bellona the 8th, the Reformer. Great stuff. Whopper the wealthiest. Hidden Cheeseburger the poorest. Finally, Monarch Bellona the 9th with an eye patch. Going into the game, look at these stats for the next game. Holy crap. 8 10s, 3 9s and an 8. We are good. The Bellonas have been good. We have sorted it all out. Oh, Sainthood would be fantastic. I look forward to it.